Our physiological constitution is obviously a product of Darwinian processes, insofar as you buy the evolutional theory as a generative, as an account of the mechanism that generated us. Our physiology evolved, our behaviors evolved, and our accounts of those behaviors, both successful and unsuccessful, evolved, meaning evolution ultimately has been fundamentally and absolutely responsible for not only the development and generation of life, but also for the creation of the human beings alongside the other animals and species in one way or another. It's obviously linked to only one theory and creation of evolution, and also maybe one living substance or maybe a non-substance or organism that obviously also creates, generates, and invents all of these human beings and living animals and other creatures and species as well in one way or another, because it all started with only maybe one substance or organism which is invisible or visible, but that obviously created and evolved into something else entirely, and now we're seeing ourselves alongside hundreds of thousands of people at the same time, and also the animals, living species, and unrecognizable mysterious forces of animals in the oceans and underground and other places as well. It all started obviously in the origin of the universe from the Big Bang, and after the Big Bang the different solar systems, galaxies, stars, planets were created in order, and then everything cooled down, everything was cooling down, and then upon our planet somehow, someway, there was some kind of substance or living organism that obviously lived or existed, and that created all these differences in one way or another, and that is the only way we could have got to this level of advancement and development that we are today. But something has to start, someone or something has to there to count time and space, and that means there was always something upon this earth and in the world which is finite, relative, limited anyways. In this world there was a living organism maybe which was counting everything, and which spread it, expanded and enhanced itself into the type of present human beings and creatures and animals that have evolved into, that we're now able to see, recognize, and understand around ourselves in one way or another, has all come from some kind of evolution or substantial organic evolution. It could be anything, but it's a miracle, magical anyways. But against behavior, it's difficult to trace all that behavior and evolution because it took place far back. But we're not so advanced anyways. Or we're advanced, or we cannot go back to the past, which has been